Hello again, this is Shaney Entertaining, and you're watching, I don't know, why do these things have to have a name? It'd just be like, Shaney Entertaining rants about The Last Jedi and the reboot of The Last Jedi, and that. So basically the last time I was here, I talked about The Last Jedi and, my distaste for the movie. Pretty much, and the problem last time, I kept talking to that stupid, distracting side thing instead of the camera, which now I'm going to talk to you guys. This is just going to be me and you. No more of this nonsense. It's all about this right here. It's all about this. We're going to connect emotionally. Huh? Yeah. Last time on Shady Entertaining, I talked about The Last Jedi and how I just loathed it. It was, what did I call it? It was like Crocodile Dundee said, you can eat it, but it tastes like shit, right? And so I went on. If you want to watch that video, click on the link somewhere. I don't even know. There. Maybe I won't even put it. Ha! I'm going to subvert your expectations, and I'm going to tell you that I'm going to put a link over here. But little do you, again, I'm doing it. But little do you know, I ain't putting a freaking link. Anyway, back on topic. There's another thing, guys. I tend to veer off topic because, that's just what I do. So anyway, I talked about a reboot, and I said enough is enough. I couldn't figure out of any way that they could save these characters, right? Talk about plot holes, and that they should have done, all these little weird plot holes that they talked about in all these other thousands and thousands of reviews. And I've seen them all, every single last one. There's not one that I have not seen, so there you go. There's just too much. You can't save it. They made the villain pretty much like useless. I mean, if the up and coming underdog can already in the second movie is already saving the butt of the villain, and and at this point, well, she's just gonna get better. He's gonna get marginally better, and then she's gonna be way better than him in the next one. So it's not even worth watching. So who cares, right? So there's a lot of shit that I said that I just say forget it, right? You just can't salvage this movie. And for me personally, the one thing that I said that cannot be tolerated is the treatment of our beloved characters from the first three, right? Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess fly by the seat of her pants, Leia, right? We got to do this better, guys. I call a reboot right now. And if you're with me, then now I'm going to say this. I've racked my brain, I thought like a lot, trying to come up with some logical way that we could do a reboot and have it make sense. And I can't come up with a damn one. It's just this. It's like I feel like we're in checkmate. Rian Johnson went, we're just going to make Luke Skywalker a dirty hillbilly from The Hills Have Eyes, and or Schmeagol, and checkmate. That's checkmate, guys. Kylo Ren. He can't beat he can't beat the good guy. Rey is too powerful. Snoke is dead. There's really nowhere to go with the story anymore that makes any sense. So that's going to be even marginally interesting. It's just going to be a random series of events that look colorful and funny. So since I've realized there's nowhere to take this movie to be actually interesting anymore, I realized that it's checkmate, guys. We're done. Checkmate. So, the only way you can do when you see what happens after checkmate when you play chess, we all know. You just throw the pieces off the board, get all pissed off, get cheated, and then you do it again. Right? You put the pieces back, you take a breath, and go, let's do this shit again, only this time I'm going to win. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm cleaning the board. Now, any way I look at it, to reboot this franchise is going to be stupid. Like, even if you do this time warp, like Flashpoint shit, where like maybe at the end, spoiler alert, guys, at the end of the movie, when Luke just disappears into his clothes, Maybe he just shrinks. Did anyone ever think of that? Maybe he just shrank. Maybe he's just so tired that the force, they're always coming up with new force powers. It's quite conceivable, right? Hear me out. That Luke Skywalker just went, and you just hear,
oh, hey guys, I'm still powerful with the force, I'm just little now.
Right? He's just eating his clothes. We think he disappeared, and he's in his own pocket. You know, going,
this sucks. I want a reboot.
So, that's Mark Hamill in his pocket, yelling for a reboot. In case you didn't know. So yeah, this is how it's going to be, guys, just so you know. If you don't know me, yeah, it's all the coffee I drink, I think, and the lack of sleep. So, lots of coffee and lots of sleep make for one crazy mofo. So, you're in for a treat. Anyway, yeah, so, any way you look at it, you know, it's going to be ludicrous. Nothing you're going to do that's going to reboot this franchise and set it on course, you know, or try to like make it so that you erase the timeline is going to come in. It's not going to make any sense. It's going to come out stupid. So I say don't even try. I say embrace the stupid. I say if we're going to get nuts, come on. Let's get nuts. Okay, so picture this. You go to sit in the theater. You pay money for it, by the way. You don't just sneak in. Star Wars, sneak in. They haven't earned your money. So you go in, and now you watch 300 hours of commercials. Remember those? And then the curtain opens. You sit and you're like, eating your popcorn. This is gonna be shit. You see, the front crawl comes down and all the words start saying some random shit that you try to keep up with because you're like, and then they went to that thing, and then they did this, and then then they go, and I didn't get it. What happened? What did he say? And then you went, shit! Rewind. That's how I am. I'm not a very fast reader, I'll be honest with you. I just see Star Wars, and then I'm like, blurred lines, and I see random words here. Then in Empire, then they went to this, and for Jedi, you know, so I don't care. Just put random things. Put the credits in the front crawl, because you know we're not gonna sit through this at the end. So anyway, so you got the front crawl, but just when you think that the movie's gonna start, right? You hear da 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 da. I'm not John Williams, by the way. In case you didn't know, I'm not John Williams. Not since I changed my name. Da da. And then all of a sudden you see through the screen the DeLorean, right? We're gonna get nuts, guys. And then suddenly the little, you know, Back to the Future you know, thing comes on, right? Now starts back in 1985, right after all that shit in Back to the Future, my favorite movie, by the way, all that stuff in Back to the Future, you hear Marty's like, and he's looking at his car, wiping it down, then the car comes in, Marty, what is it, Doc? We gotta go back to the future, Marty. What are you talking about, Doc? We gotta go! Stop J.J. Abrams, Walt Disney, and Rian Johnson from ruining Star Wars! What? What are you talking about, Doc? What happened to them? Does Luke Skywalker and Han Solo become assholes or something? Worse! Porks, Marty! Porks! What the hell is a pork? An inane bird that does nothing but shit on an island with a Schmeagol character. Whoa, this is heavy. And then, dun 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 dun. Now, after that little quick scene, right, everybody would be like, well, they gave me some member berries, right? They're going to give you member berries. Let's just fucking go crazy, right? Robert Zemeckis and George Lucas are all buddies, right? Let's do this shit. So then, here comes the front crawl for real this time. And then the movie starts, and it's brand new. A brand new movie. Because we're going to assume that Marty and Doc Brown fixed the shit, right? Okay, so that's how we're doing it. That's how we're rebooting the franchise. This is how it will be done. Of this there will be no debate. Okay. If you don't like my reboot idea, put it in the comments. I don't really care, but that's how it's going to happen. And here's another thing. So now we're going to reboot this franchise. How are we going to do it? See, Disney already has the formula. And I mentioned this in my last video that Disney still has the formula that I think would work. And we got to do these characters properly. See, I think we could do Rey. I think we could do her better. Here comes the toys, everybody. I think we could do Poe better. And I definitely think we could do Finn better. For one, change his name. I don't like Finn. What is it? Finn? Did they even think? Why? Can't they think of a name that has more than one syllable? Rey, Poe, Finn. Raypo Finn. That's the one name. Raypo Finn is a name. That's how a normal name. That's how little thought Disney put into this movie. Raypo Finn. Raypo Finn. See, you can't say maybe Luke. That's one syllable. Han is another, but it's really Han Solo. Not Han. It's Han Solo. We call him Han. Yeah, to be nice. I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing. Hey, Han. How you doing, baby? I don't know what that was. But it was Han Solo was his full name. Rey is Rey. Poe Dameron, okay, Poe Dameron, fine, but it's still his first name is Poe. And Finn, we have all these numbers. Finn 48123559. Who cares? So what I say is get them real names, because that's the first thing in a reboot. Get them real names.
I shoot the ray of sunshine. See,
Finn, because he's got flippers and he falls everywhere like a fin, like a seal. Oh! Like the seal that gives milk to the force.
These is lots of titty milkses.
And then, we'll just call him Dameron. God Dameron. So we're going to change their name. That's the first thing. And Marvel, you already have a formula. Okay, guys? Just so you know, Marvel has the formula for success. Marvel is doing it well. Marvel's doing it well. Stop singing. I'm going to stop now. That's not my forte. Now we have, so we're going to reboot this franchise and we're going to do it a la Marvel formula. And how are we going to do that? Rey is going to start with her own movie, followed by Poe Dameron, followed by cinematography. No. Okay. That's how it's going to be, guys, alright? So, that's how I believe the reboot is going to go and should go. I keep wanting to see, because I see the thing is on the side, and I keep looking at the side, and I should be looking at it. You see, my girlfriend, she told me, put a piece of tape in the middle so you could see the red tape, and that's going to be a reminder. And I told her, what am I, an idiot? Because I'm a man, and I don't want to listen. So I just said, I don't eat that crap. What am I, stupid? I know well enough not to look on the side of the damn camera and look right in front of the camera. I'm not a dummy, right? Huh, guys? Huh? Alright, back on topic. So we're going to start with the Rey movie. And Rey, we're going to do her properly.
We're going to do Rey properly.
Alright, so we're going to do Rey properly here. How are we going to do it? We're going to start her off as a child. That's how we're going to start the movie. When she's like same age as she was there, but like, we're not going to see who gave it to her or who left her there. That's still going to be sort of like, the little mystery box that I like. But this time we're going to answer the mystery box next, in the future, not just leave it as a mystery box and nobody knows what the hell is going to happen. Then we're going to give them less than what they expect. See, you don't give people less than what they expect. Okay? You always give more. I hate when movies do that. I hate when they tease, like, movies sometimes they tease the devil in those, like, really horrible, like, it's the devil, I get you, and you're scared, oh no, the devil, and that's a pretty crazy thing, the devil. And then it's always some guy named Bob who was alive, and he was a fanatic of religion. It's like, the devil was scarier. Don't give me aliens and then give me some Scooby-Doo. Oh, I thought it was an alien, It was Mr. Parker all along, and just nonsense like that, because that's a letdown. We don't want to be let down, we want to be let up. Not down. Let up, not down, up. That was Seinfeld. Shh. Cut a joke. So the first movie, so basically that's how we're going to start. She gets left on the jet queue, like before. And that's how the movie starts. Her as a little kid. That's what we want to see. How she became, how she grew. She gets left behind. I think she should be left behind in a coliseum, like a warrior coliseum with droids, and droids just fight each other, kind of like that, sort of like, no relation to Thor Ragnarok, by the way, guys. This was my own idea. They stole it from me. So they let her down in this, and she just sweeps the floor, right? She's not part of it, but she's part of this coliseum, and she's a slave in essence on this on Jakku in a coliseum, and she's like sweeping the floors, and that's what she does, right? Now they're both janitors. See how it all boomerangs? So now she's a janitor, and she's sweeping the floor, and she's this little girl going, and you can even have it be a Disney music. I wish for my parents to see how I am today. And so she's sweeping the floors, and then she meets this droid, the powerful one. He's the one who's going to be this really, really tough droid. This guy is going to be part cyborg, part human. That's his catch, because he's going to be all no feeling, but he still has heart. I picture him as Arnold, alright guys? So just bear with me. He's going to be the Terminator. So picture the Terminator, and she befriends this guy, this Arnold Schwarzenegger sort of, muscular robot centurion, gladiator, and they form this bond, and he's like, I'm only here to win all the tournament, and then when I win the tournament, I'm going to be free. I'm going to take you with me, Rey.
Okay, but I still want to know where my parents are. Will you help me find my parents?
And she'll be like, yes, I will. I promise you, Rey, I'll help you find your parents. Oh, wonderful. And they form this nice little friendship, and there's a lot of cool action sequences of fighting in the Coliseum, and then banging little, that really cool shit. And then when he wins the championship, you think he's going to they're going to let him escape, but he's not. He's not. He doesn't get his freedom. He makes too much money. Ho! You make too much money, we can't let you go. Yes, that's right. Mickey Mouse runs the whole universe now. Not Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. So anyway, so now he's like, this is a bummer. I hate this shit. You should have let me go. We had a deal, Mickey. Whoa, well, tough shit. Ha! This is where we're going to build her character. She have this optimism about her, which I like. I like little kids with optimism. Where he's going to be like, I guess there's no point in fighting. I'm just going to stay here and die. Forget it. And he's like all like depressed, and he just says, I cannot live here anymore. I want to die. And so she's like, you cannot die. We had to promise you going to help me find my parents. You said so, goddammit. That's her snapping up. You said so. Don't make me use the Force. She doesn't use the Jedi stuff yet, because she doesn't know she's a Jedi, guys. She's not going to use the Force. Not even accidentally. Not even accidentally. So, maybe accidentally. So she's, you're going to help me find it because you promised, okay? And he's going to go, I'm going to help you find your parents. Well, you're right. You have so much to live for, and you're going to live. And then she's going to go, yes, I have a lot to live for. That's right, you're right. We're going to escape, you and me. We're going to form a plan, and we're going to escape. And you go, yes, let's do it. I like escape. It's a great plan. And he's going to do a 180. And why? Because she's inadvertently doing the Jedi mind trick. She wasn't trained. She's powerful with the Force. But sometimes happy accidents happen. And I know Norman's going to be like, but we just said that, but this was an accident. An accident. I don't know, last time I did Bill Cosby. Now I've got Seinfeld in my head. Yeah. Stop that shit. Stop it. Release the Seinfeld. Whew. Out into the world. No more Seinfeld, guys. No! So now you got them and they're escaping. It's almost, now it's like Spartacus. Only with a droid, right? So much different. But we're going to subvert your expectations because you think it's going to be like Spartacus and he's going to die at the end, right? But it's not. See, we're going to subvert your expectations in a happy way, in a positive way, in a way that makes you feel kind of bummed, but with a little hope. So as they escape, they form this bond, Mickey Mouse and his forces, oh, we're going to get you, oh, how dare you escape from me, and they're after him and blah, 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 and they even call the First Order maybe for help, and they're like, oh, First Order, get your ass over here, rah, Snoke, this is Mickey.
Yes, what? I'm trying to suture my head wound.
Like, well, fuck that, ha, we need help.
Oh, all right, I'll do it some other time.
And he doesn't. So they're running away from this mobster Mickey. You think she's gonna get away, you think he's gonna get away, and like Bonnie and Clyde, let's go, let's drive off the cliff. Some kind of thing at the end where like there's like a showdown. he's gonna sacrifice himself. You think he's gonna die, but he doesn't. He says, "Stop it! Listen." He goes have this tender moment with Rey. He's gonna be like, "Rey, I cannot consciously endanger you any longer. Go, be free. I will sacrifice myself for you." Okay? A good sacrifice, guys. A nice one. Alright? I know. I've already been a gladiator for this many years. I could do it. Alright? So go. Go.
No, I don't want to. You won't. I cannot let you go. We're gonna go together. We're gonna survive.
No, find your parents. And he's gonna like throw her, just like toss her somewhere so she can't get seen in some weird kind of bum rush sort of way. Just sort of like, wah. And she's gonna, whoa. No, she's not gonna Superman in space. Maybe she will. That kind of thing, right? She hides. She's like hidden. The Mickey Mouse goes, "Ha ha! You thought you could escape." And they don't really care about the sweeping girl because she's really nobody. They're just so happy and focused that they got their prized gladiator. They take him back in cuffs, and he's like, looks back at Rey, who's just sort of hiding, going, I love you. See, now she's got emotion. She's going, I cannot believe everybody I love abandons me. You know, now you can kind of see why she'd be robotic in the next one, because she's going to be like,
I hate feelings. Feelings only get in the way of my life. Every time I allow myself to love someone, they leave.
Yes, it's a trope. But sometimes, just sometimes, tropes are cuddly and fun. So now she runs, and she runs as far as she can, goes to the other side, where you find that she has to survive, and you get this little scene where she survives, and she learns how to, and I meant to mention, this is supposed to be a training episode, moment, where she's trained with the Arnold, with the cyborg character, who's like, I'll train you to fight, you will know, and she gives him this, that's where you see her with the, that little, not baton thing, no, like the whatever weapon she has. They have this training montage where he's like, come on, get up, do it better, in this little moment, and it's nice, and it's got heart and everything, and then, so then, now she's got another motivation, not just to see her picture her parents, right? She wants to have power. Why? So next time hey, stop licking your testicles. This is no time for ball licking. My dog is licking his balls. Go lay down. Go lay down. So now she's got an extra motivation, it's not just about finding her parents. Her extra motivation is so that she can rise to power, so she can fight and find the strength, because she was too weak. She was too weak to fight off Mickey and his forces of evil. And that's where you can see her turn maybe to the dark side, because she wants her craving for power. Her craving for power is now a reason. Why? Because she wants to rescue her friend, Arnold, from his slavery as a gladiator. So now we have like an extra thing, and she could say now next time when she meets Finn, she's like, oh, don't touch my hand. And there's a reason for her to say don't touch my hand. Why? Because I don't want to get close to you. Not that you're not a nice boy and anything, but I don't want to get close to you. Everybody I get close to leaves, and I have to be alone. So I'm just going to live and exist alone. I like that trope, okay? Get over it. Yeah, so now she's got an extra motivation, so that when she does leave and she wants to get powerful, it's not just for reasons and I want to get powerful. Why? I want to find my parents, but most of all I want to find my friend Arnold Terminator Schwarzenegger, who fought in the ring to save me, help me, rescue me with my buddy, and that's what I want. Now she's got a motivation. You can see why she sort of wants to keep people at a distance. You can see why she's strong, why she knows how to fight, why she, and why her motivation is why she hates evil empires so much, why she wants to freaking clean the world of evil. She was a slave. Now she's got a real motivation and a really interesting backstory. And we still don't know who her parents are. She could still be someone important in the universe. But at least now we have a reason for why she could fight, why she could build things, Oh, that's another thing. I forgot to say, like, why she could build things is another reason, is because I also thought when she was sweeping the floors, they taught her to be a mechanic to help fix the droids, things like that. You can incorporate all that in her story, guys. So what did you think of my story, huh? Better? No? That's right. Right now, I don't have a job in writing for Hollywood, but if you know some people and you want to help, listen, I'm available. So anyway, yeah, guys. So tell me what you think in the comments. Did you like my ideas? What did you think of my reboot? Huh?
Da, 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 da. Whoa, Doc, this is heavy.
So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 new movies. One where I'm gonna talk about Finn and his reboot, and then I'm gonna talk about Poe. All right, guys. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Everyone says that. Don't forget to subscribe. Because everyone says, well, I don't think you said that because I was going to subscribe, and until you said that, I didn't do it. So don't forget, guys. Remember, don't do like me and remember forget to look at the camera. And also, yeah, like it. Give me a comment. Give me what you. If you don't like my idea, tell me what you would do better. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a conservation. I like conservations. Conservations are good. Let's have one. You and I, me and you. Us, why not? And we'll discuss which, what theories you like better. Not theories, but, because I don't want theories anymore. I'm afraid of theories.
Theories, they frighten me like a little child.
Yeah, I don't want theories anymore. They always get subverted. But, ideas of how we could, fun ideas how we could fix this mess that we call Star Wars. And do you like my idea? I kind of liked it. I thought it was a cool idea. Spartacus in space. And anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And till next time on my show, Who Gives a Crap? And there you go again. This is cool, right, guys? Isn't this a cool ending? Huh? Tell me. No, it's not. I'll see you later.